Hey, Scott Kepfer here. People often ask, as an author, speaker, coach, is there an area that's passion, an area of passion for you? And for me, it's really helping big impact people live a big impact life, bigger and bigger impact. Very, very passionate about helping you do that. So I share these big impact tips from time to time, and hopefully they help you live a big impact life. As I began to study successful people, I realized there was a process that you have to go through. There's a march, if you will, and that march is a march to mastery. And I remember this woman, a concert pianist, she said, I was playing at a dinner party, and she's playing, and a gentleman comes up and it says to her, I'd like to play like you play. She looks up and she said, no, you won't. And he was a little taken back, and he said, yes, ma'am, I would like to play like you play. And she said, no, you won't. And then he's thinking, this lady's rude. I'm a little annoyed. He said, no, ma'am, I would like to play like you play. And she's still playing. And she said, if you'd like to play like I play, you'd do what I do. Well, that was really a profound story for me, because she's right. There was a process that she went through to master what she was doing. And our daughter Annie learned to play the piano, and we sort of watched her go through stages that helped me click what this process was, which I call mastery. And it's really this march to mastery. And when you start something, the very first level that you're going to be on in the march is mucking. You're going to muck around. Mucking, mucking, mucking. Mucking doesn't feel very good. So we would often tell Annie, you know what, you have to be bad to be good. In fact, you have to be bad, willing to be bad to be great someday, don't you? So mucking, mucking, right? And then if you keep on, right, working at that, you're going to move from mucking to mechanical at some point in time. And you're going to stay there for a while. And she was getting mechanical pretty good. She said, I don't want to play anymore, Dad. I don't want to play anymore. I said, you got to wait. The breakthrough's coming, because the next level on the march to mastery, mucking to mechanical, mechanical to magical. But I said, magical only comes when the mechanical becomes automatic. And if you're not willing to hang at it until that happens, you'll never break through to magical. And if you stay at magical, then you're on your way to masterful. So mucking to what? Mechanical, mechanical to magical, magical to masterful, right? That's the march to mastery. And if you want to live a big impact life, if you want to have a big impact, you have to be willing to get on the march, right? You got to march your way to mastery. So what are you working on? Right? I'm going to tell you in one of our future tips what you should focus on in terms of becoming masterful at, that will help you on your journey as you learn to master certain things in your life. Because if you're a jack, you know this, right? Jack of all trades, you're a master of none. So you have to master the few, and we'll talk about how do you choose what to master. Hopefully the Big Impact tip is helpful to you. And I want you to go out and live today a big impact life. If you're going to live life, you might as well make a big splash. Take care.